You don't need a better speech. You need a better problem to solve. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Jared Scott. I am a public speaker that has booked over 1,000 paid gigs in my career. And today I am teaching you how to get booked more often by choosing the right problem to solve in your presentation. The truth is, companies, schools, event planners, they do not want just a good story. They are paying for someone to solve a real pain point. Retention, leadership, culture, sales, etc. So in order to choose the correct problem to solve, you need to put yourself in the position of the person you want to hire you. Yes, this is a process, but the easiest way to do this is to get on discovery calls with that exact person. If you are not booking discovery calls and taking those calls and asking a bunch of questions, then you aren't even ready for this video. But if you're already having calls and you're still not solving the correct problems, then you're not asking the correct questions. More than likely, when you're getting on these calls, you're telling them about everything that you already do. You're hyping up your program or your presentation and telling them how amazing and successful it is. But here's the problem with that. Most people don't want to be successful, they just want to not look like failures. So when you tell them how amazing your program is and how successful it is, unknowingly you're making them feel like whatever it is that they are already doing is failing, and what you have is better. And that puts you in a weird, awkward position with them because they don't really feel like you're there to help them. Now they feel like you're there to talk down on what they're already doing. And that's not what you're doing at all. You're just doing it by accident. So what I do is ask more questions than I give information on discovery calls. Here's a few examples for you. During my calls, I'm usually talking to a principal, a superintendent, sometimes an event planner. I ask them what their main pain points are. What's the point of this event that you're putting on? What is the problem that you are trying to solve? Then they'll tell me their pain points. Maybe it's chronic absenteeism, maybe it's substance abuse, maybe it's people quitting in the first 6 months, whatever it may be. Then I ask them, what have you currently done to fix this problem? What's worked? What hasn't worked? Tell me about that. And I get them talking and talking and talking, and they are going to tell me everything. As a curator of this conversation, you need to be asking deeper questions in order to get deeper answers. You need to be taking detailed notes into chat or something like that, or you can have an AI bot take notes for you on the Zoom call, but you need to take those notes and put them into a chat thread and really find the top 5 to 10 pain points. And this is how you're going to eventually, over time, collect enough data to see what are people normally saying. For an example, when I'm on calls with educators, event planners, corporate leaders, I hear them talk about culture all the time. Whether they're talking about how they have a bad culture, a negative culture, or they just don't have a culture at all, but that's their main pain point and their problem. They're trying to fix the culture. So eventually I was like, I'm just going to create what I call the Culture Shift Tour that specifically fixes this problem, and I'm going to educate myself deeply on what it takes to build a strong culture. And I have a background in organizational psychology, so I took what I already knew and I repackaged it and repurposed it to fix this specific problem. And that's exactly what you need to do with the data that you collect from these discovery calls. All right, the next thing you need to do if you're trying to identify a problem to solve, you need to follow the budget. If people are spending money on it, obviously it's a big problem to them. And you need to fix that problem and they'll pay you the money. I cannot tell you how many speakers come to me talking about how they can't stay booked, and then I look at their presentation and it's just a feel-good motivational speech. Everybody has a story. So if you're just telling a story, you're not special. You're not standing out. I know that sounds terrible to say, but I am trying to help you. If you're an education speaker, then you can go online to the Department of Education's website and you can literally see statewide objectives for each state, what they're spending money on, what they think is important. Align your program with that. Event planners, go to the event's website. If it's an annual event, you will see year after year after year what the title of these presentations are from other great speakers. These are the specific problems that these people are paying other people to solve. Solve those problems, Sorry. I get emotional about this stuff because it seems so straightforward, and I know you watching this right now, you're like, oh, I've never thought about it that way, and that's great. That's what I'm here to do, shift your perspective. There's a million problems out there for you to solve, and yes, there are better problems than other problems. There are problems that pay more money than other problems to solve. Some of us are just solving low-level problems and we're not getting paid enough. Go solve bigger problems and you will get bigger checks. All right, moving on to the very last, this is my last tip. Real quick, before we move forward, if you are enjoying this video, you might be the sort of person that would benefit from being a part of our Speakhive Insiders group. There's speakers from all over the world. It's a community. We have courses, we have resources, pretty much everything me and my team have learned to build a successful speaking business, we are giving to you. You can copy and paste and put into your business. We have weekly coaching calls. My team is active in the community. We answer questions. If that sounds like something that would benefit you, the link is in the description. All right. Moving on. Last but certainly not least, you can do your own online research and then create content to test in the marketplace. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a title for your presentation that includes the problem that you are trying to solve. You're going to have to test this. Make 10 different versions with 10 different problems. When you create that title, I want you to think about it like you're titling a YouTube video, that if somebody read it from your audience, they would definitely click on it. And then once you have 10 solid titles, I want you to search each one into YouTube. You're gonna see that some of them have nobody talking about it, or they have people talking about it, but there's no views on the video. There's no views because people don't really have that problem, so people are not searching it. But if you find one where you see that there is videos with millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views, then obviously this is a problem that a lot of people have and people are searching for the answer. So then I want you to click on those videos, watch them, but then click on the comment section and read through the comments, because in the comments you're going to see if people are satisfied with this answer or if they have deeper questions which will require deeper answers. And that's where you come in. This is where you could create an entire presentation by searching on YouTube the specific problem that you're trying to fix, see what other people are saying, and see what the audience members are saying in the comments. What do they want to hear and how do they need to hear it? And then I want you to go create your own version of that content. Just like today, as I'm making this video, I'm also thinking about you, an audience member. So I'm gonna ask you right now, what are some things that you would like to know about identifying a problem that I did not cover today? I want you to put that down below in the comments, and I will make another video going deeper based on your responses. All right, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, then I believe you will enjoy this playlist that I'm putting up on the screen right now. But then again, I could be wrong. And if I am, please tell me below in the comments and I will adjust the content accordingly. See you next time.